Shalom Akim first. All praise and glory to Yahweh Bahashim Yahushai Bahashim Kakadash. Dharmapas Milson and Session Collect. I want to get into it real quick about main skin, man. Now we know, bro. We know not celebrating that shit, bro. We know that you're not supposed to, bro. Down mind, don't try thinking any other way through it, bro. Because all that shit is wicked, bro. And basically celebrating the conquering of God, man. Or the so-called Native Americans. We're trying to get it like, hey, if say you have family members, right, and they want to offer you a plate of food, you're not going off by taking it. As long as they got no abomination that you're not going off by taking the food. That's true, as you're not going off. Because it's just food, bro. It's just food. Now, going over there saying like, yeah, happy Thanksgiving, this snap, but no, yeah, of course, bro. If I can get that first real quick. I'm gonna get this first real quick. It's Matthew 4 verse 7. Because there's a boundaries to this, bro. There's boundaries, man. What you doing, bro? Now say if you're feeling right with you, your spirit not feeling with that, bro. You don't have to take it, man. You feel like guilty in taking it, you don't have to take it, bro. But you're not going off by taking a plate of food. Now I'm gonna say this first and foremost. Because it said this, just because the scripture said this, doesn't mean you could at liberty to do whatever the hell you want. As Matthew 4 verse 7 reads, Yahweh said to him, it is written again, thou shalt not tempt the Most High thy power. Do not tempt the Most High, bro. You say, if you take a plate of food, hey, cool. The Lord knows just if they food that say there's as a gesture. But don't try to push it, bro. Basically, don't try to push that shit, man. Don't try to push like, oh, since I could take a plate of food, I could do Easter, I could do that because this is not to be overly righteous. Like, yeah, the truth do say don't be overly righteous. In fact, I'm gonna get that real quick. But that's the thing too. Hey, you know you're doing too much, man. Try to find this real quick. Yeah. This is Ecclesiastes 7 verse 16. Reads, be not righteous over much, didn't make thyself or wise. Why should thou destroy thyself? So don't be over righteous, bro. Don't be like, oh, that's a food abomination. Just throw away this and like, you know what? If you want to take it, you take it. You're not going off. You're not just standing on the right. But the Lord knows. Don't think you could pull a fast on the Most High. Like, oh, switch now, you're righteous, so I'm gonna celebrate Christmas with my family, but I'm just like, no, man, no, just that was, you're doing way too much doing that shit, man. You know that. So you're at liberty to take the food, man. They give you a plate of food. Hey, it's all cool, man. Go ahead. Not what I'm doing it, but don't you ever think that you can just do whatever you want. Basically, bro. Now I'm gonna get this real quick. This is 1 Corinthians 7 verse 28. But if any man say unto you, this, in fact, want to get second, verse 27. If any of them that believe not bid you to a feast, and you be disposed to go, whatever is set before you, eat, asking no question for conscience sake. If they ask you to come to eat, bro, and don't and they don't stand up short, hey, go ahead, man. They say you want to join for the meal, they say go ahead. Yeah, going off. It's like, don't ask no further questions, bro. Because hey, take the food, and that's it. You enjoy the food, and that's it. You don't need no further explanation, man. Can read on. But if any man is saying to you, this is offered an idol, it's offered sacrifice to idols, eat not for his sake that sheweth it, and for the conscience sake, for the earth is the Most High, and the fullness thereof. So, hey, bro, so you say, we know these idols are fake, man. We know there's no other God but the Most High, man. That being said, don't try to pull fast. Don't try to pull fast in the Lord, though. Don't you ever think that you can pull fast in the Most High by doing that, man. So let's get into it, bro. Let's go into holidays in general, bro. Because look, man, as a man of the Most High, you're not supposed to celebrate these holidays, bro. Christmas, the Thanksgiving, the Easter, 4th of July, and all that shit, bro. I'm gonna get Christmas real quick because Christmas is mentioned, but it speaks evil of it, bro. Because at the end of the day, all these holidays, they're honestly just pagan holidays, bro. They have been switched. But I said, I remember a while ago. It's basically the Roman Catholic Church trying to convince pagans to stop doing paganism because of Catholicism. But because they want to do that, so they said you can still do all your holidays, but it'll be under a new name. For example, that's why Christmas is on winter solstice. I think Easter on a spring solstice. I forgot what else is on a summer solstice. Basically, they worship the ground, basically, bro. And that's what it is. That's the most about holidays. All these really holidays are just pagan worship, bro. Next, real quick. This is Jeremiah 10. We'll start straight from the top. Read. Hear ye the word which the Most High speak unto you, O house of Israel. Thus saith the Most High, learn not the way of the heathen, and be not dismayed at them, lest heathen are dismayed at them. For the customs of the people are vain. And honestly, that's true. It's vain, bro. Because what they do, their holidays, there's no God, bro. Their God isn't there. They're honestly doing it for nothing, bro. But it's so wicked, yeah. For one cut of a tree out of the forest, the work of the hands, the workman with the axe, the deck of silver and gold, that can figure. Let me stop real quick. So for one cut of a tree out of the forest, the work of the hands, for worksmen with an axe, they deck of gold and silver, they fasten with nails and hammers and move not. To gather the tree, they dig with silver and gold, so they fasten to the ground so it won't move. They are upright as a palm tree, but speak not, for they must be born, because they cannot go. Be not afraid of them, for they cannot do evil, neither also in them to do good. So yeah, it's basically Christmas, bro. It's like with silver and gold. I said, at the end of the day, there's nothing evil about our Christmas tree. Because at the end of the day, there's no God in there, bro. There's no pagan God in there. But we do know what that space supposed to represent, basically, man. Maybe that space is. We know what it represents. We know all these holidays, what they truly represent. Even though what they believe is completely fucking bullshit, basically, man. I said the customs are in vain. Doesn't mean like, oh, your senses are vain since there are no other power in the world. So you go do Christmas, you go do Easter, all that, man. No, man. Because then you're basically still doing pagan shit, basically, bro. And most of it doesn't fuck with that shit, man. Most of it has things for you to do, bro. Then this more important than this truth, man. So honestly, fuck this holiday, bro. Don't worry about it, man. This holiday really ain't worth shit at the end of the day. That's one. I know it's quick, but hey, just realize if a family member gives you a plate of food, it's all good. There's nothing. You're not going up by taking it. And if you feel some type of way about it still, yeah, you don't have to take it, bro. You don't have to. Nobody's gonna say, "Oh, you have to." Like you say, you don't feel comfortable. You don't feel comfortable. That being said, do not tempt the Most High. Do not think that this shall not be only righteous means you can do what the fuck you want, man. Because open up Matthew, back and put that real quick, Matthew 4:7. It's okay. And it reads, Ye how she sent to him. It is written again, thou shalt not tempt the Most High by power. So do not tempt the Most High, man. If you know you're doing too much, hey, back up, realize what you're doing, and hey, man, basically out of it, bro. لا جواب هيزن قولي حاول بحشن يا شاي بحشن كوكداش نساكن سلام